it's Natalie from nellydesign.com. If you're like me or my kids, you probably have multiple kinds of pens and markers at home. Well, today I'm going to show you how to use them with your Cricut and also tell you which one work best. So I've tested all these adapters that I've got from Springbok company, and this is a Canadian company, so I'm really happy to be testing these. And you see I have many of them. They sent me 14 of them. I tested 10 of them, and well, it's so easy. So the first thing I want to show you is how to insert this adapter in here in the Cricut. So first thing you need to do is very simple. Actually, you just need to open this, put your fingers underneath, and make sure you just push and it pops up. Don't worry, you need to push at least a bit hard, and this comes off, and then you'll be able to insert any of these adapters just like this. You let them fall and you'll be able to close. But what I suggest is that you really put the pen inside before putting it in the Cricut, so you won't apply any pressure in there. So this one is a Prismacolor Premier, and when you insert this pen, you'll hear a little click. You hear it? Okay, so you just drop it like this and you're ready to go. Now, not all the pens are making this little clicks. So let me remove this one. For example, if you take this Crayola brand with this adapter, that's the exact one that I use in my other test that I did. And I was inserting those Crayola right inside here, but it's so much easier with this. You'll see when you insert it, there's no click, but you really feel that it's snug and it's really inside. So that's perfect. And again, you just drop it there and you're ready. So simple. The only one I want to show you that I had a little trouble with to insert it, and the owner told me that it's perfectly normal. At first I thought it was defective because if you look at the tip, they're not the same. This one is very different than all the other ones, but it's normal. It's just that it's for the Pilot fine liner. This one needs to be really snug in and very tight in order to work. So if you insert it and you think you're like, oh, it's fine, it didn't do any click, but it looks very fine. That's what I did and didn't work. But you see the spacing right here? Well, it really needs to be all the way inside. So what I like to do, I put it on my mat right here, and you're gonna hear a click, and I'm sorry for the bang in the microphone. And that's what you need to have. So no more spacing right here. So that's the trick, and it works perfectly. Actually, this is my favorite one. I'm gonna show you what it did, but I think it's even better than the Cricut brand. So let's go and see that. Okay, here are the tests that I made. And of course I did a 3 Cricut pen. These are the 3 Cricut pen that I did. So it's the 0.4, the medium point that is 1.0, and the calligraphy point that is 2.0. So this is the result that I had. I want to compare the Cricut 0.4 to other pens, and the one that I think was the best for me, like I said before, is the Pilot fine liner. If you see it close up, you'll see that these ones, the Prismacolor Premier and the Staedtler Tri-Plus, well, they are also very fine, but if you're really pointy like me, you'll see that we can see where the Cricut stopped. And that is, for me, so. And the Pilot fine liner, it's all a continuous line. It's very neat. It's even neater than the Cricut, so I really like this one. But the other ones worked well too. The adapter were perfect. They worked very well. If you see the first one here that didn't work, it has nothing to do with the adapter. I think it's the pen. Those are jelly rolls, and they are my daughter's pens, so I don't know if it's because they are too old or she had them for a long time, but you know how jelly rolls sometimes they are not continuous. Sometimes you need to really shake them and have the ink come out. So that might be a problem, but not because of the adapter, just because of the pen. I don't really like these pens anyway. So if we continue and we compare the Cricut Medium 1.0, well, you could see that the 3 Crayola brands are almost the same. but I think they are even better. They are a little bit more defined than the medium point. Even the Crayola Pipsqueak, I was really surprised. These are pencils, little pens, you know. Those are for like 3 years old or something. It's very funny that they write so well. And I will be comparing it to the Sharpie oil based because this one is a marker that has paint inside. And as you know, it did work well right here. But these are the pens that you need to prime in order to get it out. So that's what it is. So if you write longer than this, you might have to pause your Cricut, prime it, and put it back in your Cricut. And last but not least are the Sharpie fine points. Seriously, I really love these. Sharpie comes in so many different colors. I think you could do a lot of things with these, and they are very incredible. And there's one that I didn't test because I didn't find it, but it was a Sharpie with a finer point, and I think it would be just incredible. So you can find a link to the Canadian company Springbok Craft Supply in the description of this video. Next week, I'll be showing you how to engrave metal, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so that you don't miss anything. See you soon, bye bye!